It's a chilly one here in London today. By the way, did you just see this giant hole in our wall in the hall? Welcome to London. They were fixing that like last week. Still not fixed. That's still not fixed either. That one's broken too. This is why we're so excited to move to Finland, where most things work. Okay. Time to tidy. So I've just been out for coffee with a friend. Then coming home you realise what kind of a state you've left the place in. But guys, last week obviously I uploaded the video saying that we're moving to Finland. And the response from that has been incredible. Thank you so much for all the support. We've had a bunch of emails and just an insane level of support. Far more than what we thought we were going to get, and we thought that you guys would be pretty excited. But it just kind of emphasizes the strength of our little internet family that we have. But today I kind of want to talk about why I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety around the move, because I think it's important sometimes, even for someone like me who tries to be as positive as possible online, so that, you know, I only want people to feel good about themselves after watching one of my videos. What are you doing up there? But I also think it's important that people don't think that YouTubers or like internet people in general just go around being happy all the time, because I think then that sets kind of like an unreasonable level of expectations for your own life. I mean, I know that because I do it looking at other people's like Instagram feed. I'm just like, how do you do it? So today I'm going to share with you, I've been folding the sheet for like 4 minutes. Today I'm going to share with you my kind of insecurities around the move, so that, I don't know, I can get it off my chest, I guess. And you know what, guys, don't feel bad about yourselves if you feel good after hearing my issues, because there's a word, I think it's schadenfreude, which is when you feel pleasure in someone else's pain. It's a natural human emotion, so I'll let you off if you feel a little better about yourself after watching this video. How am I doing here? Looks okay. And I think I also wanted to make this video because you guys were so supportive in the last video. I'm wondering if maybe some of you have some advice for me, or some words of encouragement. It really helps. It really does. Did all right with that one. That's good. So the first thing I'm freaking out about is, well, everything, but specifically, Kat and I are essentially moving because of me. As I said in my last video, of course, Kat is 100% behind this, ready for a new adventure. But this wouldn't have come about if it wasn't for me and my YouTube channel and everything that can potentially go along with having a, quote, successful YouTube channel. So for that reason, there's a whole bunch of pressure to succeed. We are literally moving our little life here in this kind of crummy flat to move to a completely different country. Of course, Kat lived there for a long time, so it's not completely new, but it's a completely new adventure, completely new reason to live there. And I think the need to succeed is so much bigger now because it becomes real. Like, if I don't make this work, this move, then it'll all have been for nothing. Would have given up this pretty cozy little life here in London, and yeah, it'll all have been my fault, basically. Now, success is, I guess, relative to how you judge success. In my case, it'll be being able to pay our rent wherever we end up living and lead a nice life, basically. So really that comes down to how much money I can earn. Because let's face it, if you don't got no money, you're screwed. You can quote me on that. That was so deep and philosophical, Dave. You know me. How the hell do you fold these sheets? I don't think Kat will notice. Secondly, I'm a little bit worried about the language. As you guys know, I've been trying to learn some Finnish for the last, I don't know, let's say 6 months, like properly. It's a dumb excuse, but I've just struggled to find the time to like study properly. And I don't know if learning Finnish by yourself is the smartest route to go, because it's so complicated. But I know that this concern isn't necessarily that important, but it kind of is for me. Since most of the people that I work with or communicate with on a daily basis speak incredible English, and a lot of people say if you move to Finland you don't need to learn Finnish. But for me that doesn't sit quite right, because I don't want to be that ignorant British person that comes to a different country and just expects everyone to speak English to them. I don't think that's fair, and I want to fix that. I don't know how, but stupid lamp. Maybe you guys know some ways that I would be able to learn Finnish to a reasonable degree and be able to get by everyday life with Finnish and not fall back on English. Because like I say, I don't want to be that guy that just sits around like Finnish people expecting them to change language for them. But the thing that worries me the most about the whole language thing is that I don't know if I'm smart enough to learn Finnish. Like genuinely, it is so hard. So hard. I've actually heard there's some pretty good courses over at the University of Helsinki, I believe. I looked into it actually last night. So maybe it'll help if I actually get a teacher and learn properly, like going back to school. I don't know. Have I bummed you out yet? No? Okay, well, let's carry on. The only other kind of real concern that I have is that I've never lived in another country. And I think that's a pretty normal thing, because I guess most people stay in the country that they're born in for the most part, I think. I don't know. Wonder what the stats on that are. But I've never called somewhere other than England my home. Of course we've like been and visited Finland for like 2 months at a time, but that was always with the plan of coming back and having that kind of security blanket of England, you know, to snuggle up with at night. And for me, moving to a different country where I don't have that little security blanket of somewhere, you know, you can go back to if it all falls apart, that's a really scary prospect. But that being said, although we don't have the security blanket of England to come back to, we do have an incredible support system, not least you guys, but friends and family already in Finland. So it's not like we're going and, I don't know, living in Iceland or somewhere else, I don't know. So there is that comfort that we aren't alone, and that I can always make a video like this and talk to you guys if I need to. And also what's freaking me out, going back to the first point, if for some reason this all falls apart and I can't make this YouTube thing work, what the hell am I gonna do in Finland? I don't have a degree, I don't know the language. I didn't actually think about that till now. Oh dear. But guys, with all this said, I don't want you to think that I have any second thoughts about moving to Finland. It's something that I've wanted to do probably for the last 2 years or so. But I think these kind of things only really cross your mind when it's real, like it's actually gonna happen. And it is gonna happen, despite these thoughts going through my head. This is 100% happening, and I am so excited to start our new little life in Finland. But you know what guys, the more I've gone on with filming this video, the more I've realized that this will work out. It has to. There's no other option. And I'm somebody that when I've put my mind to something, when I've decided it's gonna work regardless. Even if it looks like it's not going to, you know what, I'll just work harder and I'll just have to put more effort in for it to turn out the way that I want it to. Oh, well, I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better getting this off my chest. I've kind of talked myself around. I was having a bad day with this, so it was good that I could get it off my chest. But guys, if you have any advice for me or us regarding the move, feel free to drop that in the comments. It'd be very much appreciated. We are going to Finland tomorrow, as it happens. So make sure you stay tuned over the next few weeks, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of development about the move. Maybe we'll find an apartment whilst we're there. We're hoping to go on a few viewings, but we'll see. Oh god. So I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I'm gonna battle this sheet again, see if I can get it folded somehow. Thank you so much for letting me vent this to you. It's helped a lot. Who needs therapy? Just start a YouTube channel. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me today, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.